Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome into Summertown High School. Here at senior night, it's the last regular season home game of the year. Summertown's going to finish up with Collinwood. If they can take care of business and Loretto can take care of business, they're on the road against Lewis County. Right. And if both of them can win, they'll share a first place of the district, and then it'll just kind of come down to a coin flip on who gets the 1 seed, who gets the 2. But either way, we're fully expecting them two to see each other in the district championship. So it really shouldn't matter. This is Clint Brazier, along with my good buddy, Mr. Will Pettis. I made him put the headset on. He's usually just our technical man, but I got to ask him fair questions and things like that since he's had to work the fair.
I'm just glad to be here instead of the fair right now.
But it is fair week, so thank you for tuning in if you are. We got a pretty good crowd here for senior night, the last home game. Recognized our 3 seniors in Ainsley Burleson, Mia Dinwiddie, and Gracie Kelly. As I said, Summertown playing Collinwood here in this final match, and Summertown's going to get the first point there off the kill by Schaefer. Ainsley Burleson set to serve now for Summertown. Serve was a good one, should set up Summertown for an easy shot. And they're going to say that doesn't get dug out by the libero, number 44, Layla Daniel.
If you were here yet during the senior night, she quoted some stats and said Ainsley has about 15 kills a match.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I can believe it. Burleson with another good serve. She's going to get the ace there, make it 3-0.
Now, I streamed the game at Collinwood. I don't think you were at that one, but Collinwood played us a lot tougher than I think we might have been expecting that day.
Yeah, it was 3 games. They were 3 tight games.
Right.
Summertown off to a really good start now as Abby Jo Schaefer is going to get another kill. That one goes up into the fans. It's going to take a minute to get that ball back.
That lady in the gray shirt got hit by a game in the ball in the JV game. So,
do want to let everybody know too that Will did record the senior night festivities and has all that, and he's going to upload that later on. We didn't have it live for you, but we do have it where we'll be able to share it.
Right.
And anybody that wants to see those can.
Probably put that in the high school page later.
Another point goes to Summertown as Collinwood's having a hard time doing anything on the serves from Burleson. Can't get a good pass, and if they do, they don't get a good set. 5-0 Summertown. Burleson to serve again. Drops that one in for another ace. Just hits it in no man's land. Looked like it was going to hit the net and just barely clears it. Just drops in the middle. 6-0 your score. Burleson again. That one does get passed up. Now it's set. Little push shot. It's going to fall for Collinwood as Summertown didn't have anybody to find that one as it goes into no man's land. First point for Collinwood.
Something else you missed during the JV game. The high school band was here. They were playing as the teams were warming up, and they played the national anthem, and then they left. I thought they'd be here for the varsity game.
Right.
They probably had to get home. Yeah. They sounded good, though.
Collinwood has somebody in the net. Summertown's going to get that point, make it 7-1. Mackenzie Reynolds on to serve now. I tell you, I was very impressed, and you can go back and watch some of our football games, especially the last one. Our band's doing a really good job. They sound really, really good.
And that's with an interim band director, you know.
We lost Mr. Garcia?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Kelly just trying to quick shot over. Now going to return it is Collinwood. Now Mia Dinwiddie up for the kill, and she doesn't get it over the net, and it drops down. And that'll give Collinwood their second point. 7-2 is your score here. Game number 1. Good serve there by Collinwood. That's number 4, Tessa Statham, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Summertown does get that point. Make it 8-2. Brazier will take a seat. Abby Jo Schaefer will go on to serve, and I would say after she's done serving, she'll take a break. Good serve, but it does get dug out. Now pushed over the net by Collinwood. Returned by Summertown. Mia Dinwiddie on the kill, and she's got it. Make it 9-2 in favor of Summertown.
She also said during senior night that Mia has taken a new role this year as a hitter, and she's not as tall as your normal hitters, but she makes up for it.
Yeah, I heard her say that, and I remember Mia played front row in middle school, but she hasn't up to her 3 years in high school. She never did. Gonna get the kill there by number 55, Addie Quillen. She just kind of drops it no man's land against Summertown. Makes the score 9-3. Number 9, Kaylee Luker. Serve's going to go a little deep.
So that'd be the great Herb Luker's granddaughter.
Was that true?
Yeah, I asked about that when I was there. Yep.
Point goes Summertown. Now Dinwiddie with a good serve, but it does get passed around and dug out. Brazier jumps up, has to dig one
Good
out.
job.
Collinwood chases it down. Now Burleson on a little push set, and it's going to fall in. Makes the score 11-3. Summertown by 8 here in the first set. Dinwiddie on to serve again. Good serve, but it's passed out or dug out by Collinwood. Now the set to Emerson. Her shot gets dug out. And now trying to return it is Collinwood, and they're going to hit it out of bounds. Give another point to Summertown. Dinwiddie to serve again.
I looked at the Hall of Fame plaque of Herb Luker when I was there, and some of the stats. I'll have to pull it up here in a minute. I took a picture of it. It's just unreal. My dad likes to brag that he held him to 40 points one game when Dad was a sophomore and he was a senior.
Right.
Yeah.
Another point there for Summertown. They lead at 13-3. Dinwiddie to serve again. Set up for number 24, Maya Gray. It gets blocked by Summertown, then returned. Ainsley Burleson with a good shot, but it does get dug out, but Collinwood can't get the pass to connect, and it's not going to go across the net. That'll give Summertown another point. Mia Dinwiddie on to serve her 5th in a row. Skims the top of the net, gets dug out by Collinwood. Now the kill attempt by Quillen. Gets dug out by Brazier. Summertown just has to return it, though. Collinwood should get a free one, but they couldn't make anything out of it. Now Summertown trying to return the favor. Kill shot by Ainsley Burleson is good. Make it 15-3 as that ball goes through the gap.
So your daughter wore the wrong color shirt again.
She did. My grandmother seriously didn't know, and she said, will they not give him a And I said, she's the libero, Granny. She said, what's that?
I used to think that meant they were the captain or something.
Burleson with a kill attempt, but it gets dug out by Collinwood. Now number 45, Jordan Andrews. She's going to go up, try to spike one, but it gets blocked and comes down in favor of Summertown. Dinwiddie to serve again. 16-3 is your score here in the first set. Just passed out and returned. Summertown should get a free one here. Emerson tries for the spike, but it gets dug out. Collinwood's just going to have to return one. Dinwiddie, pass to Kelly, set for Burleson. Her spike gets blocked by the libero, but then it's going to go up, hit the rafters, come back down, and give another kill to Ainsley Burleson.
Maybe it'll finish off one of these speakers up here.
I keep hoping every time I come in here the speakers that do work will be hung together in the middle of the gym, but it's not happened yet. Mia Dinwiddie, I think that's 10 points in a row for Mia. And she's still serving. She gets the ace there. Gracie Kelly trying to push one over to fall, but it gets snuffed out. Now dug out by Dinwiddie, saved by Brazier. Burleson with the kill. She's going to get another one.
She's having a good senior night.
I think she's going to pass 15 in this game unless Coach just wants to sit her for the second two. 19-3 is your score. A lot different than what we saw at Collinwood.
Big time. You know, they had a big student section at the volleyball game. I wasn't expecting that. Like 10 rows full of them.
All right. Number 14, Mia Dinwiddie to serve again.
So do we know who served the 25-0 set at Perry County the other day?
I think it was I think it was they served first, and we got 24 in a row.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, I mean, it's not that good. Long serve, dug out by Brazier. Collinwood did get that point, but now Anthony Burleson is going to come on with another kill. All right, so Miss Gretchen Brazier, and I'm sure she's heard it from her father-in-law because that'd be more in his timeline, said Casey, number 9, is not Herbert Luker's granddaughter.
Oh.
Well, her name's not Casey, first of all. It's Kaylee.
Okay.
Said she's H.D. Luker's granddaughter.
Okay. Well, I apologize. I went to the concession stand and specifically asked that, and she turned around and asked somebody and said, yes, it is.
Huh. Ace there by Gracie Kelly. Going to make the score 23-24. Yeah, they finally caught up with it. Hey, don't worry. Them Chapmans, they don't know nothing.
Well, I mean,
They just like to argue.
I think the Collinwood people would know their Luker history. But
Ball gets missed left. Big game set point here for Summertown, 24-4. Senior Gracie Kelly serving. Daniel snuffs it out, digs it out. Now we're going to pass it out to Burleson. Her kill shot's down and in, and that's how first set will end. We'll be back in a couple of minutes getting ready for set number 2. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Bigger and better. The Middle Tennessee District Fair is back. For the first time in our history, it's 9 action-packed days of family fun. Friday, September 23rd through Saturday, October 1st. Don't miss motocross and ATV racing on Friday the 23rd. The Tough Truck Challenge on Saturday the 24th. Sunday the 25th is Big Giveaway Day. Monday and Tuesday the 26th and 27th. It's Thrills and Spills with the Junk Car Jump and Run. On Wednesday the 28th, marvel at the Midget Wrestling Warriors. On Thursday the 29th, delight in the Demolition Derby. On Friday night the 30th, witness Granger Smith in concert. And on Saturday, October 1st, it's the Truck and Tractor Pull. Tickets for Granger Smith available at mtdfair.org or at the box office. And don't forget, you can enjoy all the thrilling rides you want for one low price. The state champion Middle Tennessee District Fair. 9 big days. Friday, September 23rd through Saturday, October 1st at Rotary Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Brought to you by the Lawrenceburg Rotary Club. For more info, go to mtdfair.org.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School as we get ready to start set number 2. Summertown took the first one pretty easily, 25-4. We'll see if Collinwood can regroup and rebound here. Something to notice, Will, that I have started to pay attention. There is a reason why these referees have to double-check everything. It cost Summertown against Loretta.
really?
Set number 3. Whatever Summertown turned in was not right, so they had to shift 2 players.
Oh, no.
And so after 1 point, Emily Brazier and Abby Jo Schaefer had to come off.
Oh, they did.
After 1 point. So something got turned in where apparently they weren't starting where they're supposed to, so they had to start out and shift around, and Coach Kelly was not happy.
Oh, I bet. So do you get any kind of if you do that wrong, do you get penalized other than
I don't think you get penalized. You just have to set them where they're supposed to be.
Whew.
All right, so Brazier didn't get to serve that first game because it went so quick. She'll get to start things out serving for Summertown this time. It's passed and returned. Collinwood going to get the first point of the game on a good set and a good spike there by number 55, Addie Quillen. Well, I hate it Brazier didn't get to serve any longer than that because if it goes like the last one, she won't get to serve again.
Right.
Luker, serve, pass, spike down by Schaefer, and that'll tie things up at 1 as she gets the kill there, does Schaefer.
So, Lord willing, you'll do your final senior night a year from now.
Yeah. Another good kill there by number 55, Addie Quillen. That'll give Collinwood a lead. They look a little bit different than they did that first one, at least to start. But, yeah, Will, I got 2 senior nights left in me, hopefully. One for here, one for volleyball, one for basketball.
Yeah. And then for some reason you're going to retire from broadcasting at the same time.
I'll still come help out when needed, but don't need me. Summertown can't do anything with that serve as we didn't get a good set there, and Schaefer's going to hit it in the net. Collinwood with a 3-1 lead. Going to get a little aggressive there on that serve is Lily Lovelace, and hit it hard, just a little too long. Give the point to Summertown, and Kenzie Runnels will be serving now. Ball touches the top of the net but does fall over. Collinwood does dig it out. Now we're going to get a spike there by number 22, Jessica Gerard, and it's going to fall.
These are the same players Collinwood played in the first set, right?
Well, sometimes you just have to get a little woke up.
Yeah.
Another long serve there, that time by Addie Quillen.
To the Lawrenceburg game, I know we were both there watching that one. I'm just amazed in volleyball of how streaky the sport is. And it just, Lawrenceburg went on this incredible run, and then, it just seems like it's rarely, that you make it to 25 evenly, where it's like 23-25. It seems like it's one settle in with by 10 points, and then the other team will win by 10 points.
That's right.
It's amazing.
I will say this, and I think Coach Kelly would agree with me being all with my volleyball knowledge I've got.
Yeah.
McKenna Hinkie to serve, dig it out. And Kelly's going to hit the little drop shot, and it's going to fall. But I think one thing that's this team doesn't have the hitters it's had the last 3 years.
Right.
And when you don't, this team can kind of go on a little lull like how they've started this game, and especially after you beat somebody pretty bad. And, little things can happen that's really just a lot of effort plays, like balls dropping between 3 or 4 people that either take somebody talking or somebody moving. And I think that's this team's biggest flaw. Hopefully, like we'd said, that loss to Loretto will kind of shake that out of them.
And I didn't get to see the Loretto game, but I know the Lawrenceburg game, a lot of that happened that you're talking about, where it just kind of drops in the right spot. That happened a lot that game.
Millie Emerson with the kill. She's going to get that point, give Summertown its first lead of set number 2. Before that point, Mia Dinwiddie had an ace to tie it up. Dinwiddie on to serve again. I think I counted. I think she had 12 points on her serves in the first set. If she does that again, Summertown will be rolling. 7-5 your scores. They get that point there. Dinwiddie on to serve again. Gets another ace, does Dinwiddie. Make it 8-5. She's feeling it, Will.
Yep, on her senior night.
Dug out by the libero there. Layla Daniel going to be hit over and blocked by Gracie Kelly. Then Burleson's going to try to spike one. Collinwood does dig it out, but just has to return it. Now they're going to get the point on the block by number 4, Tessa Statham. And that'll get them all 5 and put it on 6. Make it 8-6, 2-point lead for Summertown. Jessica Gerard serving things off. Summertown's dug it out, passed it to Burleson, and she's going to kill it. Get the point for Summertown. Gracie Kelly, the senior, on to serve. Macy Pettis, be ready. We're about to call your shot. She gets the ace. No, she doesn't. They do dig it out. Dadgummit. Frazier passes. Kelly setting Burleson. It's in. So Kelly will serve again. May have Will's daughter on here. It's Macy Pettis. She's got a quote she's wanting to say. That one does get dug out. Returned over. Brazier. Pass to Kelly. Set for Burleson. Another kill for Burleson, as it was deflected, but it's going to go out of bounds off Collinwood. Make the score 11-6. Look for this drop shot right here, Macy. So here it comes. Well, no. Brazier passes. Burleson with another kill. 12-6 your score. On the spike there by Ansley Burleson. As we'd said, she's averaging about 15 a night. I think she's about 25 right now. Kelly, drop shot, gets dug out, passed over. Now they're going to get the point on the drop. We got one more game at least, Macy.
Yeah.
Get that back in. Good serve there by Tessa Statham. Does get dug out, but Summertown can just return it. Should have a good setup here. Quillen on the kill attempt, and it's going to go long and left. Give the point to Summertown. Brazier will get to serve again since this has been a little bit more back and forth.
Yeah.
Schaefer will return. Brazier to the libero. Daniel, she digs it out. We'll pass it out. And Summertown's going to let another point drop.
So the middle school volleyball season is about to wrap. And I know at least for Macy on the JV team, her volleyball season's over. She got one day off, and middle school basketball starts tomorrow.
All right.
It's how it goes, isn't it?
Welcome to being an athlete in Summertown.
Yeah. And
Ansley Burleson with another kill, make it 14-8. And as Will was saying, that middle school does have one tournament left. When we figure out dates and all that stuff, they'll play kind of a state sectional, I think they call it. And it will be Summertown and Loretta and Kaufman. One's a big school, one's a small school division. But that's usually held up around Smyrna at Hooptown and things like that.
They came in third this past weekend at the conference championship in South Lawrence. They got beat by Etheridge their first match, and then met up with them a few matches later and got the last lap on Etheridge, but then they lost to South Lawrence.
But if anybody that thinks that's Ansley Burleson another kills, it hits into the net and just flops over. Collinwood, there's nothing they can do with it. But if anybody thinks that that's kind of a bad year for Summertown Middle School, who's used to, not losing a whole lot, Coach Kelly here on the high school teams had to pull up several eighth graders.
Right, at least four.
That middle school teams had to play a lot of younger kids.
Yeah.
And it's really hurt the stats-wise or the win column on the middle school team.
It has, but I tell you, it's been good for those eighth graders to come up. They've been playing other teams' JV
It'll be real
teams.
good come next year.
Right. And, they put away Collinwood's high school JV really, really quickly a while ago.
Burleson serving again. It's passed out. Return now Summertown. Kinsey Runnels gets one to fall on the kill. That'll make it 20-8. Summertown's, after starting a little shaky here in set number 2, have kind of righted the ship, and they are only 5 away from closing out this second game. Kelly, pass over. Now the set by Runnels to Schaefer. Not very good, as couldn't get much of a hit on that, but that's not Runnels' job. And then Collinwood's going to come in there and find one to hit into the net and just flip over that Summertown couldn't do anything with. 20-9 is your score. Serve dug out by Brazier. Now set for Schaefer. She's just going to push one across, and it's going to find the hole. Summertown leads at 21-9. Do want to let everybody know. Do it after this point. Kinsey Runnels to serve. Dug out by Daniel. Now passed over. Dinwiddie trying for the kill, and it gets dug out by Collinwood. Now Brazier's got it. Good pass to Schaefer, or to Kelly. Kelly tries to set Schaefer, and Schaefer couldn't get a good hit on it. She's going to hit it into the net. Give the point to Collinwood. Summertown leads at 21-10. Addie Quillen's going to serve that one in the net. But what I was going to say, Summertown Middle School, their last regular season game is tomorrow night.
In football,
At home versus Richland in football. Pretty sure that they should finish in the top 2. And so basically after fall break, what we've decided, they'll come back and play a one-game playoff
the Tuesday
championship
after fall
game.
break.
Tuesday after fall break. And we're pretty sure Summertown should be in that. They've only lost one game to E.O. Kaufman.
And assuming it'll be versus Waynesboro, who they've beaten already this season.
But if you can come out tomorrow night, should be good weather, should be cool weather.
Right.
Tomorrow night to watch middle school football. It's got a really talented team. 22-11 your score here. Dinwiddie's going to get a little aggressive with that one. That one's going to go long, make it 22-12. Jordan Andrews on to serve for Collinwood. Deep serve, Brazier pass it out. Now Burleson trying for the kill attempt, and then let's see, number 4, Tessa Statham. She's going to try to push it back across, and it's going to get caught in the net and drop and give Summertown the easy point. Summertown needs 2 more. Mia Dinwiddie to serve again. The serve is dug out. Now Statham trying to find a hole. Brazier digs it out. I thought she was going to dig it out good enough to get that point to drop, but it's going to go a little long.
She did a good job to get to that one.
Long serve there by Gerard, finds its mark, but Summertown's going to dig it out, pass it up to Burleson. Burleson going to get another kill. Now Gracie Kelly on to serve. If she gets a point, it'll be her final point. 24-13 is your score. Set for Runnels. Spike's dug out. Not going to be pushed over by Gerard. Set by Kelly to Burleson. Collinwood's going to return it. Now Burleson for another kill attempt. It's going to drop and it's going to fall. Summertown's going to win game number 2. 25-13. We'll be back in about 3 minutes getting ready for the third, hopefully the final set. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day savings throughout. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered, featuring famous name brand furniture from all over the world. And all in-stock outdoor furniture is on sale now. Plus our huge selection of mattresses in stock and ready to go. Plus 0% financing and free delivery too. Don't you miss the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Okay, we're back for set number 3. Summertown's leading 2-0. Looks like Collinwood's going to start off this set. Clint is back.
Thank you, Will.
I did a great job covering for you.
Collinwood to serve first. It's dug out by Brazier, passed to Kelly, and then spiked by Schaefer. Summertown will get the first point here in set number 3. Ansley Burleson, the senior.
So does district start on Monday next week? I know it's early in the week.
I don't think Summertown will play till Tuesday because them and Loretta will get the bye.
Okay.
But I'll look and tell you. Second point goes Summertown as well. Quillen going to drive one, but it's dug out. Good dig by Gracie Kelly. Quillen going to try it again. Kelly going to dig it out again. Now passed out to Burleson. She's just going to push one over and return it. That ball's hit long there by Collinwood. Let's see. It's showing district tournament October 3rd and 4th. And I'm pretty sure that the first day will be play-in. Summertown Loretta will get to buy into the semis, and then all they have to do is win to play each other.
Okay.
So.
Which will happen. I mean,
Schaefer on another kill. Burleson will serve again.
And I'll just say, in Lewis County, as we saw in the basketball game last year, there's no service in there for live streaming, and their Wi-Fi blocks us. So I'm not going to speak for all of X Sports, but my guess is we're going to struggle to get a good live stream.
We'll basically just try to do the district championship, and if we can't get anything, hopefully wherever the region is has better service, because I think it'll be them two again. 5-0 Summertown. Speaking of, Summertown and Loretta should be playing each other in volleyball in the district championship and the region championship. Summertown and Loretta in football play each other this Thursday night. If you didn't know, since it is Fair Week, that's what they generally do. Summertown and Loretta playing Thursday night. That will be at Loretta this year.
It's going to be an interesting matchup between those two.
Have Nick Campbell and John Daniel on the call.
It'll be
not Nick Campbell, Nick Moore
Nick
and
Moore.
John Daniel on the call. So we'll have a Loretta man and actually John's a Loretta man too.
He is. They were teammates. But Coach Toner.
But tune in for that. Should be a good game. Summertown coming off probably their best performance of the year. Had a little change in personnel. Will had a new quarterback.
Yeah. And their running back put in quite a performance.
They did.
Gambrell?
They did. Ty Gambrell had him a night. And the only questionable thing we saw all night was about a minute to go. We know the game's in. I don't know why Gambrell was out there playing defense.
Yeah. He's still out there.
That man, I bet he took 3 ice baths.
Mm-hmm.
Going to get Summertown for being in the net. Sorry I hadn't been giving you play-by-play on this, but Summertown does lead it 7-2 here, as you can probably see on your screen.
Of course, the one Derby night at the fair is Thursday this year. I think that's different than it normally is.
Well, the whole fair is different this year.
Yeah.
It's like the never-ending fair this year.
Right, exactly.
9 full days of it, 10, I guess, if you count the freebie on Thursday that they gave you to get to come in and look around. Happy Joe Schaefer with another kill.
Of course,
makes it 8-2.
Clearly, the event that everyone is talking about is the midget wrestling.
Can you say that?
You're allowed to, because they call themselves that. They market themselves, as midget wrestling.
Well,
so it's
just remember, Will said it first.
They asked to come here. They are passing through. We're between the two destinations they had, and it just worked out perfectly that they came.
And I've heard a lot of people are going.
Yes,
a lot of people.
Everybody I've spoken to is going.
And I think our very own Mr. Doug Lucia is going to be participating in it. Summertown's finest.
Should I ask what his role is going to be?
I think he's going to be wrestling.
Okay.
No, he's actually not.
Yeah.
But.
There's I dread parking cars at night because I know so many people's going to be there.
Collinwood getting one to drop there. That's number 25, Grace Oliver. She'll also get the serve out of it. Summertown leads at 9-3 here in set number 3. Good serve is dug out by Brazier, then returned by Kelly. Brazier passes that to Kelly, trying to set Emerson, and she's going to get one to drop.
They're arriving into town Tuesday night, and so Rotary's going to have them come to whatever the event is that night. I don't know if it's Tough Trucks or what it is, but they're going to do a little bit of their act Tuesday to kind of build excitement.
Kind of promote it, maybe sell a few more tickets.
But the ringside tickets that they're actually selling, it's sold out. So all that's left is the free grandstand seating.
Ainsley Burleson just couldn't find the handle on that one. I think coming off her hand a little wrong and just hits the net. Doesn't go over. I think that's the first kill attempt. She hasn't had a kill. Brings the score 10-4 in favor of Collinwood. Brazier passes to Kelly. Set for Emerson. Her kill attempt gets dug out by Quillen. Now Brazier's going to try to save a point. Dinwiddie's just going to have to volley one back over, and she does.
Good job.
Summertown tracks that down. Now Kelly trying to set Emerson. That gets dug out. Quillen. Pass it out, and they can't find the mark on that one. Is number 20, Zaylee Daniels.
See, going back to these 3 seniors, one of them serving now. One way that I'm happy for them is next year they get to take the first fall break vacation that they've ever taken.
I guarantee it.
Since they've become, teenagers basically. They've never been able to take a fall break trip because the district always starts during fall break.
Well, and I would say even through middle school years, this group, with this group of juniors and seniors both won back-to-back state middle school tournaments. And I'd say they probably didn't get to take one in middle school either. It's probably practicing or playing during it.
That's right.
But it's just the way it is if you're an athlete in Summertown. Fall breaks and spring breaks are for everybody else.
Yeah. So Macy doesn't play softball, so she'll get spring breaks, and Jake will get fall breaks. But they'll never have a trip together, which they're probably fine with.
Collinwood on the serve. Now Schaefer trying on the kill attempt. That will drop. Gives Summertown a 13-6 lead here in set number 3. They won the first 2 pretty easily. Trying to close it out here in their last regular season home game against Collinwood. They'll play again Thursday at Columbia Central, and that'll be their last regular season game before district tournament starts next week.
So how does volleyball work when it comes to region? Is this the last home game until a possible sub-state home game? You have to win a region to host another one, or do you get to host some region games?
It'll be like
basketball.
No, it'll be like softball. Your 1 seed, whoever wins the district championship, will get to host that first round against the 2 seed.
Okay.
Because just the top 4 go. And then whoever's year it is, let's say both number 1 seeds win it, it's whatever region's year it is to get to host.
Okay.
Now, if all things work out like they should, it'll either be at Summertown or Loretta.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Hopefully here.
Yeah, hopefully. I was trying to, when Loretta beat us, I know that's the first home loss we've had this year. Do you think it's the first we've had in several years?
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty certain. I know that's the first time Loretta's beat them in 4 years. They haven't beat them since Carly Weathers was a freshman, and that was the year Loretta won the state championship. Dinwiddie going to get that one to fall. Extend the lead out to 10, 17-7. Also, coach's daughter, Miss Annalee Kelly, freshman. Is she freshman or 8th grade?
She's a freshman.
She is freshman. Good serve, just skims the net. Now she's going to pass one out, but Schaefer was in the net before she could.
Of course, both Kellys got their tennis rings the other night at the football game, right?
Yeah. It was a big night. There's a whole lot going on. Also, our coach, Coach Kelly, and anybody that didn't know, she got awarded. She got a special recognition by the TSSAA last week for all her achievements that she's got over the last couple of years, and it was very well deserving. I don't know who you can find to have 2 state championships in tennis and 2 in volleyball in the last 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Now she's being her. She was pretty humble about it. She was giving her kids all the credit as good coaches do. But I had to make sure we patted her on the back and told her and let her know that everybody here is pretty proud of her.
Yeah,
and proud to have her.
And not to mention all she did as a player too.
Right.
I mean, that was back when, I guess they were still facing private schools and such, and they got a doubles championship in '98.
It looks like at least I would say Kevin Wright is over in Lewis County. It looks like he's getting pretty good reception. It's live.
Okay.
I was just watching it. They're handling Lewis County pretty good. Lawrence County, don't know what set, but they're at Old Kaufman. They lead 8-6
over Spring Hill, right? Yeah.
Did I say Spring Hill?
No,
Yes.
yeah, they're over. They're at Kaufman playing
Spring Hill.
The best I remember, Spring Hill was a close one for us, right?
It was. Spring Hill's got a good team. It was close for Lawrence County, too. I think it went down to five
Yeah,
games
it did.
at Spring Hill. Millie Emerson on the kill there. Put Summertown back on top by 10. They lead at 19-9.
Lawrence County is expected to win their district as well.
I think there's a really good chance we have all three teams back in the state tournament, Will.
Well, that'd be something.
Mia Dinwiddie, another kill. She served the ball really, really well tonight. Summertown needs 5 to close out their last regular season home game, but hopefully not their last home game.
Right. Definitely a difference in the last time we played Collinwood.
Burleson with another kill. That one's going to find its mark. They need 4 more. That one's dug out. Good job by Quillen for Collinwood. Now Emerson. Pass to Kelly. Another kill by Burleson.
So we were both at Kaufman the other night. Could you believe how much that had changed since you or either one went to school there?
I will say this. I bragged to our former principal and really good principal that we lost here, Mr. Brent Long. And I bragged to Michael Holman, longtime coach at E.O. Kaufman, that it looks really – I'm glad that they went back to more natural bleachers.
Yep.
They had been just having kind of like the state – that's just the 2-set bleachers all the way around. But I tell you, that old gym, if you never – it's kind of like this. I consider the E.O. Kaufman gym and the Summertown gym here kind of like cathedrals of places. And if you've never got a chance to go in there – now, it's probably not as exciting watching a middle school game as it is a high school game, but those are two great gyms. I'm sure your dad has some of the pictures when the rafters went all the way around.
Oh, yeah, we got videos.
Yeah. Well, Gracie Kelly on the serve. Collinwood's going to have somebody in net on that one. So Gracie Kelly trying to serve this last game point, and we're hoping it's going to be an ace.
Last one, regular season home game right here.
And she's going to get it.
And that's an AC by Gracie, brought to you by Macy.
That's Macy Pettis, Will's daughter. She's been wanting to say that all year. And so I'm glad you got that in, kid. She did it on the very last point she could possibly get here in the regular season home game at Summertown.
That's great.
Maybe she did that just for Macy, Will.
Yeah, worked out perfect.
We'll sign it off right here. There's no point in us going to break, but I want to remind everybody tomorrow night, middle school football, last regular season game at home versus Richland. That'll start at 6:30.
Yep.
I want to remind everybody Thursday, Summertown High School Volleyball, their last regular season game will be at Columbia Central. That start time has been pushed up, JV at 4, varsity at 5. And then the big high school football matchup of the week, Summertown will be playing at Loretta that same Thursday night. Since it's fair week, they will play on Thursday night. So we'll have all those games brought to you except for the volleyball at Columbia Central. But we'll have both football games coming up, and then we'll try to have as much as we can district tournament next week in volleyball, hopefully Loretta and Summertown duking it out for another district championship.
That'd be great.
But for Macy Pettis and for Will Pettis, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball,